Hello children, today I'm going to read you a story called Cunning Fox and Wolf. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful and peaceful village called Sunnyville. The village was filled with colorful flowers, cute houses, and happy animals. However, the villagers were tired of the fox's lies and tricks. As time passed, the fox's bad reputation spread, and finally, the villagers decided to banish him from the village. The cunning fox, who was banished from the village, was thinking about what to do and where to stay in the forest. Then, he noticed the wolf swarm house ahead. Our cunning fox quickly pretended to cry by putting a few onion drops in his eyes, and approached the wolf. Curiously, the wolf looked at the fox and asked what was wrong. The fox sadly told him that a powerful storm had passed through his village, carrying his house away into the air. He asked the wolf if he could stay with him, and in return he promised to do all the housework. The wolf, understanding the situation, allowed Fox to stay. One day, the hedgehog invited the cunning fox and the wolf for dinner. The hedgehog set the table with delicious dishes. As the three friends were enjoying their meal, there was one last piece of cake left on the table. The cunning fox looked at the wolf and the hedgehog and smiled, saying, "If we divide this small piece into 3, it won't be enough. It's best for the oldest among us to eat it." First, the wolf said, "I am 1,000 years old." The hedgehog, with a cunning expression, said, "When I was born, dinosaurs came to visit me." Upon hearing these words, the cunning fox suddenly started to cry. The wolf and the hedgehog looked at the fox in surprise and asked him what had happened. With a sad voice, the fox said, "When the world was still a small ball and there were no living beings, I had 2 little sons. They were stolen from me, and now I remembered them." The wolf and the hedgehog realized that they were younger than the fox, and they tried to calm him down by giving him the last slice of cake. Days passed, and one day the wolf sent a cunning fox to the market to buy something to eat. As the fox passing through the lively crowd, he noticed a fishmonger's stall selling fish that shone like silver. The cunning fox bought a fish and started his journey back home. While walking along the forest path, the fox's stomach growled, and he couldn't resist any longer. He first ate his own fish and then the wolf's fish as well. While the cunning fox was walking, he began to think about how the wolf would react. Suddenly, a stork appeared from above and gave the fox a pot of delicious frog soup. However, our cunning fox didn't want to share this soup with the wolf either, so he hid it somewhere in the forest. Then he scribbled something on a piece of paper he found on the ground and ran quickly towards home. When the cunning fox returned home, the hungry wolf asked him in an angry tone where he had been, and if he had brought something to eat. The out-of-breath fox said that he had not brought anything to eat, but had brought an invitation from the Lion King instead. The Lion King was going to have a party today, and those who came could eat as much as they wanted. However, I only have one invitation, and I thought it would be more suitable for you to go," said the cunning fox. The wolf entered the Lion King's mansion, excitedly with the invitation. However, there was no one inside. The wolf became confused and wondered if he was late. The Lion King asked angrily, "What are you doing in my house?" The wolf showed him the invitation and said, "I came to the party you organized." The Lion King said that he did not send such an invitation, and promptly kicked the wolf out. The wolf returned home with disappointment, and found the fox sleeping by the fireplace. There was an empty pot next to him. The wolf realized that the fox had played a trick to get him away from the house and kicked him out. Since that day, the fox has continued to live alone in the forest. His story teaches us that tricks and lies may offer short-term gains, but in the long run, they lead to the loss of friendship and trust.